Okay, it says I'm live here yet again. G'day guys, how you doing? Hope you're all well and having a fantastic week. I'm having a pretty cruisy one. I have recently received CSP 1.77. Now I don't know exactly when I got it. Just let me show you what I mean here. If I just go across the settings and here at custom shader patch, if I just go to apps and updates, about and updates, you can see here I've got auto update disabled. That actually should be on. I'm not quite sure why that's disabled, but I have had it set to auto update, and it when it's set to auto update, it will actually download the latest version of CSP for me, which is what it's done here, but it doesn't install it. So, and I hadn't checked for a while. So it could have been just sitting on my system here, not plugged in for, a week or even more, since I probably last even bothered to have a look at it. Then when I saw it was there, I thought, oh, better switch that on. So we've got that happening. Here we go. Auto update to latest previews. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this. Anyway, I've now got it and it looks pretty incredible. I'll just go across the drive here. I'm just going to have a quick scope on the chat. Yeah, no one here yet, but that'll change. All right, so I'm in drive now. One of the areas where I noticed it's really improved is with the nighttime stuff. That's where I've really noticed a difference. When I first loaded it, I think it was Barcelona in the middle of the day, I loaded up, and it looks even more vivid and three-dimensional. I don't know that you guys notice a difference, but to me in VR, I could definitely notice it's just got this edge. I was watching a video earlier today. Now, the preview for 1.78 is out. I only get it once it's actually publicly released, but there's guys out there that have got the preview version and have been doing reviews on it. Apparently the smoke and dirt and stuff looks better. Skidding tire marks and stuff like that has improved. But the one thing I really noticed was nighttime. The nighttime thing has just improved way out of sight. Now, admittedly, I've been tinkering around with some of the lighting effects and stuff as well. Not sure if I can show you guys this stuff, but if I go here down to lighting effects, some of the things they're a bit hard to understand, but yeah, everything here that's coloured red, I've been playing around with it. So I've been tinkering a fair bit, with the headlight brightness and that sort of stuff, just in general. Don't know that I've still been able to do anything about the street lights, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start out with a bit of night driving, just to show how much better the nighttime thing looks. So if you guys have seen me driving in the nighttime before, you've probably already got an idea of, in your memory of what it looks like. But I think you're going to see that this looks pretty incredible, really improved for the nighttime thing. I see I've got a couple of guys here now. Good evening, Mr. Chu and Mr. Bender. Hope you're both well. So anyway, enough yabbering. Just before I get into this, I'm probably not going to stream for that long this evening. I've got work tomorrow and a couple of things I want to do this evening before I hit the hay. But I'm going to start out in an AI thing, and then I'm going to look at the online server and see if we can get into a couple of Assetto Corsa online stuff. Now, I actually have done one video already in 1.77, and that was the one I did at Spa a couple of days ago. I've actually forgotten what the hell I called it. But that was in 1.77, and again, the replay and everything on that looks pretty cool. All right, so into Assetto Corsa, let's get this loaded up. So I'm just going to start out doing 2 laps of the Nordschleife and Nürburgring combined, the endurance circuit, just in the street version of the Mazda. I've again, because it's the nighttime thing, I'm going to opt for the open top car, and if I get a moment, might do a bit of gazing up at the sky so you guys can see the stars in the Milky Way and stuff. It looks pretty awesome. Looks excellent in VR. I've set the opponent's strength to give myself a bit of a chance at 95. Let's knock it up one more percentage point. There we go. We won't go 100% because I don't seem to be able to win it. I've gone for the full amount of opponents that this combination will let me do. All right, so just loading up. Oh, a bit of scratch of the head. There we go. Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, Gary, I can hear you.
Oh, good, good. I forgot about you for a moment there, Jim, Nelly. Can't have that. All right, so I know it's there, but quick scope, double check. Oh, I don't know, am I seeing it? It's there. All right. Not going to worry about fuel. If I run out of fuel, bad luck. Here we go.
B24,
so,
here we go. Don't fuck this up.
So it's not super dark yet. I don't know if you guys can see the stars, but they're up there. Oh, headlights on.
Green, green, green.
So when the lights pass in the car, I've noticed the shading looks heaps better. Just like that. And again, I've been tinkering around with the headlight brightness and reflection on cars and stuff. Oh, oh.
You're in the middle, 3 wide. Oh. Clear right, 3 wide, you're in the middle.
That was a bit over enthusiastic.
Clear all round, car right. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear right. Car left.
Yeah, so I've got it so that the lights aren't so blurry.
Still there. Hold your line, clear all around.
I could probably still turn reflections off the vehicles up slightly. Although, yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty happy with it. The lights off.
Left side. He's still there. He's still there.
Alright, try and concentrate on the driving a bit more
Hold your
now.
line. Still there. Clear left.
So I actually set the time multiplier to 4 times. So you can kind of see, being Northern Hemisphere, Germany, even though I've got it set fairly late at night, it's still not like pitch black. Oh,
car left.
Put it in gear, Gary.
Clear left. Left side, yellow flag.
So,
clear left.
As you've probably seen from the last couple of post-production videos I made, I've been having a pretty good time in Project Cars 2, etc. Been having some pretty good races there. Had a really good race at Imola in Automobilista 2 as well, which I've got saved. I just haven't made a video out of it yet.
On your left. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear.
I think I've got the headlight.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
There's a setting for headlight width. And I think I've got it about right now. Looks nice through there. I've got a spotlight pointed up into the sky there. You can just, maybe you guys can see it, I'm not sure if you can.
Putnam, it's getting closer. The gap's now 0.2.
So that race I did at Spa the other day that I made a video out of, that was just such an excellent race to be in. There was heaps of stuff going on in it. I love it when the races are, you know, pretty action-packed and lots of stuff going on.
To Tideman ahead is now 1.5.
So I've started working on another video for the Rumble and Bitchute channels. I guess you call it main channel stuff. The video is going to be called "The Truth is Transphobic." And I'm thinking about doing a video too on the stupid bitch, let's just call her that because that's what she is, that egged Craig Kelly and started going, "Oh, you're hanging out with Nazis." Yeah, fucking idiot woman. He's the one fighting for people's freedoms. How does that make him a Nazi? If anyone's a Nazi, it's you dumb slut. Anyway, the article I read, nothing about her getting charged. I'd make sure she was charged for assault. You fucking egg me, you're going to be buying me a new wardrobe. You're going to be paying fucking criminal compensation for the next 2 years, so I'll be living off you. You fucking egg me. Not to mention that man or woman, I'll fucking clock you. So you know you'll be going home with a broken nose as well. And of course, you know, I'd be willing to bet you got this woman in an interview situation and you started asking her about Nazism, she wouldn't know the first fucking thing about
okay, Gary,
history.
Reel in, Tideman in. The gap's now 0.8.
She wouldn't be able to tell you what the Reichstag was. She wouldn't be able to tell you fucking which one of the major Nazis was the commander of the Luftwaffe. She wouldn't fucking know. She wouldn't know the first thing about fucking Nazism, idiot. Anyway, 17th, not doing so well so far. But again, we've got the difficulty up pretty high. Anyway, I'm willing to bet when I so this guy putting his indicator on or something.
Putnam, it's getting closer. The gap's now 1.2 seconds.
Well, we'll just have to do something about that, Jim. Anyway, I'm willing to bet that when I watch this bit of this stream back later on, this nighttime stuff is going to look excellent. Now, in other news, for some reason, R-Factor 2, I'll have to do a video on this shortly, on a stream. R-Factor 2 is now working beautifully in VR for some reason. Could never get it to work properly before. I think when I showed it to you guys before, I just I set it up in full screen just to show that I could get it to work. But yeah, it's all of a sudden it's working in VR like it's supposed to. And I think one of the mistakes I was making before was I was running it in Oculus, and it came up with all different menus, and the whole layout of the thing just looked completely different to what it did in full screen. But when I actually run it in Steam VR, all the menus and everything look like they would when I did the thing in full screen. But you can just drive it in VR. And your centering of where you sit and everything about the VR thing works, as it's supposed to. So race room might end up making it near the bottom again, along with dirt rally. Well, that's something else I should do pretty soon, is do a bit more dirt rally. Haven't done that for a long time. I only did the one stream.
The gap to Tideman ahead is now 0.4.
With all of these things, it sometimes, it can take a while to discover what works best. Like with the ACC thing. Of course, when I do finally get a bit of money behind me, don't know what I was thinking there.
On your right, clear right.
That was
You've
bad.
had a bit of suspension damage.
And I'm facing the wrong way, Jim. Anyway,
car right.
You can tell how upset I am about money.
Hold your line.
When I get a bit of money behind me again,
there.
I'm hoping that when I get a better graphics card, I could start running.
Still there.
Running ACC in
right
VR the way
clear.
I used to.
Car left. He's still there. Clear left.
Because I lost concentration.
Alright, Gary. Don't let this guy distract you.
Lost of concentration back there. Came off basically because all the yabbering I was doing. Shut the fuck up, Jim. You trying to talk to my viewers, you rude cunt.
Left side. Block. Still there.
That was
clear
pushed.
Left.
And
you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
well, I'm certainly coming last now, Jim.
Halfway home. Fuel looks good. Last lap.
Well, let's see if we can come anything but last, eh, Jim? So that's all still looking a bit bright. I've had to muck around with some of that stuff, but I don't seem to be able to adjust that. So here the lights look really good. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
15 seconds.
All Right, let's try and drive a little more seriously, Jim. See if we can gain back at least one spot and not be last. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
16 seconds.
Oh, you're hurting my feelings, Jim. The suspension's pretty fucked as well. The car's pulling a little bit to the left. So we're getting more into the pitch black look now. Milky Way's up there somewhere.
The gap to Han ahead is increasing. It's now 17 seconds.
It's hurt my feelings even more, Jim.
Yellow flag.
You know, my feelings might not be as important as a social justice warrior or a transgender person, or, you know, even one of them homosexual people. Those. But, you know, I've still got feelings, Jim. Oh, car's handling like shit, of course. So, I did a bit of driving in ACC yesterday. Man, it's a really bad run, bad day in there. Couldn't get past the opening first corner without getting bashed off the track. It must have happened like six or seven times in a row. Just you know, just idiots. The thing was just full of idiots. It's a bit of tyre squeal on there, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
20 seconds.
Oh, it's getting even further and further, Jim. It hurt my feelings even more. Oh. Oh. So if Chu's still here, you mentioned about looking forward to hearing Delta's latest song. I've finished it now. You know, she wrote back about, oh, can I tweak this and tweak that? Yeah, we can do that. I asked her to replace a couple of vocals. I forget what the initial problem was. It was it's what we call spill. So
Got a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Gary.
So it's like she had her headphones too loud, and you could hear the hi-hats coming through on the vocal track. So, you know, obviously you want the vocals to be on their own, nice and quiet. So I got her to redo them. The problem was she redid them in the middle of the day, and since she bought this new mic that I recommended, which is a good mic and everything, but you know, you can hear a cockroach fart. So when I got the vocal tracks back, they actually had traffic noise on them that I wasn't able to gate out. So I said, sorry, love, I have to do that again. And she said, yeah, okay, I'll do it later at night. And got the vocals back, and they were nice and isolated. So finished that song now. So I might actually try and play it in the middle, you know, have a bit of intermission in one of my streams here and actually play the song for you guys. Hopefully the sound quality would come out alright on stream, I'm sure it would. Because it's audio only, I don't know what I'd put in the background. What's going on? Probably nothing. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
25 seconds.
Oh, that's 25 seconds worth of hurt feelings, Jim. So basically, the truth is transphobic. I'm actually starting on a bit of a tangent. I'm going to be starting on Dan Andrews telling off ScoMo when ScoMo says, you know, why
a bit of wear all round.
Why don't you lift some of the bullshit COVID restrictions? You know, Andrews goes, oh, I take my advice from experts. Yeah, well then we'll hear from the experts, you know. We'll hear from Brendan Murphy, who can't define what a fucking woman is. I mean, he could if he had some nuts, right? But he won't, because he's afraid of his job. And you know, you liken that to the fucking COVID policies. It fits right in, right? None of these people will speak the fucking truth. None of them will say anything contrarian in any way. They're just self-interested, just. It's all about their own job. They're fucking afraid. They're afraid of trans people. They're activists, right? But if they're afraid of trans people, doesn't that make them transphobic? Because isn't a phobia a fear? I think I said this before. If you honestly feel more comfortable living as a woman, yeah, fucking dress as a woman, do all of that stuff, I couldn't care less. Not a problem. Your name's Jeffrey and you want to call yourself Sharon, right? That's not a problem. If you say my name's Sharon, I'll call you Sharon. I don't give a shit. But if you say I have to agree that you're a woman, no, I fucking don't. You're not a fucking woman, you know, and those that are criticising this are right to say even a child could answer it. Well, maybe a child wouldn't really come up with the correct definition, right? I don't know, these people don't seem to say anything about chromosomes, but, you know, that's where it lies. A woman has a womb, right? So if you're a or was at least born with one.
The leader's just done it, 11:24.1. Garcia is now leading.
The ability to carry a baby, and I don't mean in your fucking arms. you know, and I've explained this before in other videos, and, you know, it should make sense to anybody that doesn't have a fucking mental disorder that once you identify as something you are not, then what that is effectively it's a lie, and anything that's a lie, there's no boundaries. And that's why I make the joke. I identify as a refrigerator, I identify as a jar of peanut butter. You can be, right? Because as soon as you identify something as you're not, you can identify as anything. That's why you get the fucking nighttime gendered and arithmetic gendered and the fucking ridiculous, stupid...
P24, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
You know, you should realise that being trans is never going to be normalised. Being gay is never going to be normalised. It's an aberration. Is that the right word? I think it is. Come on, let me out. Anyway, I've set off a bit of chat going on there with that. Yeah, disgraceful. Every official in Victoria government with any power was put there by Dan. Yeah, democracy is dead there. Yeah. And when he says, I take the advice of experts, when you got somebody who can't properly identify what a woman is, that's not a fucking expert. No way. It does look great, apart from the accidents I had you. Thanks for that. Yeah, woman, adult, human, female. That's right. Now, that was on the American thing when they asked there as well, wasn't it? Or somebody put up that it was defined in the Oxford Dictionary, woman as an adult, human, female. Exactly. It's not that fucking hard. These people, they're living in a fantasy. You want to live in a fantasy, whatever, but, you know, don't tell me I have to address you or think otherwise. Get fucked. All right, back to the racing. So let's have a look online here. This is coming up on the... Yes, it is. What have we got? We've got Spa. That's just clocked out. So let's try that. When it says it's just clocked out, it could be the race is just clocked out or qualifying is just clocked out. I have no idea, but we're about to find out. What else do I have to do to drive? Oh, yeah, well, you know, I don't want to be late. I better do drive for Ukraine. Along with, you know, so that I can feel like I can relate to concert for Ukraine and, you know, eat food for Ukraine and take a shit for Ukraine. Where, you know, where your shit comes out yellow and blue. They're fucking virtue signalers. What do we got? We've got half an hour. No, that's mid-race. 7 laps. Yeah, that should be finished in a moment. Looks like there's only a couple of us in here anyway. Bling! Okay. Then we've got the Villalonia Classic with 12 guys in it. That looks like 4 minutes of qualifying, if it is qualifying. Let's have a look. Now, this would be one that would look pretty good in 1.77. So one of the things about all the versions from 1.6 upwards, whilst you can change like overcast, scattered cloud, clear, time of day, all of those things, the sole rain doesn't work. It's never worked. Race 4, oh, damn it. Damn it. Plenty of guys in it as well. Bloody timing. forget what I was talking about now. Here we go. So here we've got Imola. It's only got one guy in it. Then we've got Spa in the Exos with what it says is one guy in it. I don't worry about that. So Red Bull Ring with 4 guys in it. Oh. That says in process, which means in race. Let's have a look, because I don't necessarily know that I trust it. Now, I stopped mid-conversation there and I've completely forgotten what it was I was talking about. My train of thought's gone.
The lead car's pitting.
Race. Right, well, I'm having a hard time with trying to get into a race at the right moment here. Monza in the Exos. Ooh, stay still. That says in process. Red Bull Ring in process. Mugello ended with a whole stack of guys in it. Can I pick a different car? Let's have a look. It won't let me in that car. Will it let me in the Merc? Let's have a look. So I think I was talking about the expert thing, wasn't I? Andrews is garbage. He's a fucking moron. He takes advice from other morons that, like I said, can't define a woman. And he only listens to them because he uses it to give, qualify ended. Nice. He just uses it to give himself more power. Let's just put a tiny amount of... funny guy. Alright, let's see if we can just quickly get used to this car.
Your exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Admins are online and watching, apparently. Watch out, buddy.
Left side, clear left.
Well, oh, here we go. Engine's conked out. So I'll probably get my ass kicked here, but never mind. It's all good fun.
Eighth place. Okay, Gary, get ready.
You must be talking about class, Jim, because I'm down right near the back. I can't even see anyone behind me. That's all right. Right, here we go. In a car I'm not really familiar with.
Green, green, green.
Let's just hang a safe distance back for a moment, eh?
Yellow flag.
Oh, there's a guy, one guy, 2, 3. Oh,
Car left, clear left.
another one off. Oh, another one.
Car right, clear right. Good start.
I know. Well, it's not that I made a good start. It's just that you got all these guys making a terrible start, Jim. That's what it's all about. More guys off. Another 2 guys off. I'll be in the top
right,
10 any
clear
moment
right.
now.
Left side, clear left. Yellow flag.
Another guy off.
Car left, clear left.
See, what about these influencers? You know, they talk about
Right side.
having to wear
Right side's
seatbelts
clear.
for sim racing. What about these guys that drive like
your
fucking
right.
morons?
Clear right.
What about the influence they might be having on real drivers?
Yellow flag, caution. Right side's clear.
We've got another guy's opted out.
Okay, Gary, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. Yellow flag, P5.
He's off onto the dirt as well.
Left side, clear left.
Oh, nearly left it too late.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, I've got a guy catching up to me from behind Jim. That's okay. Go on,
Car
mate.
right. He's still there. Clear right.
I know you
Yellow
really want to
flag.
win. Oh, I don't give a fuck, but if you want to win, you
Car
try and
behind's
win,
pitting
alright?
now.
Another guy's opted out. Another one's bailed.
Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. P4.
In my class, Jim. In my class.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, another guy off. Oh, 2 guys off.
Cold tyres all round.
Those guys that came off before. Death by misadventure. That's what it is. They listen to what their mother had told them.
Yellow flag.
Although I can't say I listen to what my mother told me, but She was mainly full of shit anyway. That's the main reason why I didn't. What's my position, Jim?
P3.
Whoa. Yeah, a little bit too much jibber juice there, Jim.
The gap in front is now 3.6 seconds.
Hide the pain.
P3. Yellow flag. Faster car behind. If they're racing us for position, there'll be no blue flag.
He can have it, Jim. It's really important to him.
Car left.
Oh,
Car left.
where the
Clear
fuck
left.
are you?
Car right. Clear right.
Asshole. Who was that? Danielle.
Push harder. We can get a podium here. Car left. Clear left.
So are the administrators going to kick him out?
You've got cold front tyres. Yellow flag. Yellow flag, watch out.
The wayward son. Carry on, wayward son.
Yellow flag. On your right, clear right, there's a faster car approaching. They're on our lap, so there'll be no blue flag. Two laps remaining, P4. Yellow flag.
Oh, looking at the track map then instead of looking at the road.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
I saw that, dude. It was no one else's fault but your own. You know, at least I can say I was pushed off the track by a woman.
Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 13 seconds. The car behind's pitting.
It's not pitting, Jim, it's pitiful. That you commanded the English language down, alright? Oh!
You just cut the track.
No, that was my own fault for believing it was this corner coming up here. Well, I don't know if I'm going to make the top 10 now, Jim. Being pushed out by a woman and all. With a bit of luck, she'll come flying off at one of the tight corners and smash into this. smash her boobs into the steering wheel
Still
and
there.
one of them will burst.
Clear left. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh, race is over. Alrighty. So let's see if we can get this up on this. Oh, no. It didn't give me the results. Damn it. I know it was Danielle someone. Okay, so Kratos has dropped in. G'day, mate. That black car has been in a pranger. Its bonnet looks messed up. Is that a race or a crash? He says. Yep. Yep, that was fun. Chew. That was a fun race. So, you know, don't always have to finish in a high position to enjoy the race. Again, you know, I mean, I was doing well until I got pushed off. The frustrating ones, of course, are the... Oh, I did actually get the results thing. Let's have a look here. Danielle Credidio. Let me put that up on the screen here if I can. Let's have a look. Hunting manager, properties, race. There it is. So Danielle got home in 7th. That's if Danielle is a man. You just never know these days, do you? You never know. She might gender identify as a car. That's as legitimate as gender identifying as anything else that you're not. Alrighty. So close that. Get back into there. Put content manager back up on the screen. All right. Okay, looking through the available races again. Spa in process. Let's go back up at the top of the list and see if one of these races that we couldn't have joined before is joinable. Oh, Imola in the Fiat, and there it says 1. Oh, mate, this just has to be done. I just have to drive Granny Smith's regular ride. I don't think it was the old 1966 version, though. Or is it? Oh, it is. Oh, I qualify with virtually no time left. Excellent. But, oh, bummer, there's no one in it. Just me. That's pretty sad. I was looking forward to that. I'm sure it said it had guys in it. Imola thing. Oh, no, it didn't. Sorry, my bad. Misread. 8 guys. Oh, hold still. Oh, this one looks like it's about to go. This is in the Exos. No, it's been racing for over 3 minutes. That's not what it said. Assholes. Dun, 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 dun. No, not going to say it. To Silverstone. Silverstone in the Ferrari. That sounds dangerous. I could get into that. The GT2 is just on another level to control over the GT3. It's super hard and it locks up heaps easier. Like heaps easier than the GT3. And I'm the only one here, and it says mid-race. Frustrating. Silverstone. Does that say qualifying or not? It says qualifying. Now it says there's no one there anyway, but I was sure it said it had 5 guys in it just before when I was there. Alright. This is the Velunia Classic again. Anyway, 1.77 looks really good. I'm really happy with it. I know what I was shorting about before. I was shorting about how Sol and all the versions from 1.6 upwards don't have rain. The rain from Sol. Oh, it's mid-race again. And again with plenty of guys in it. Max Power.
The car behind is pitting.
I like that username, Max Power. That's good. I like it. Anyway, so this guy was doing a review on 1.78 when it comes out, and apparently it's got its own rain component and everything, or at very least works in conjunction with Sol properly. So you know, if you want rain, you have to go back to 1.6. Everything else works, all the cloud changes, other, you know, weather dynamic things and all of that. So, is that, what do we got here? Is that the one we just did? That's the one we just did. 5 minutes of qualifying. What else have we got? Here we got Spa with only one guy in it by the looks of it. Black Cat County's got too long to go before the race starts. Monza says in process. Then we've got the Nürburgring with... Alright, this says it's got one guy in it with 10 seconds to go. Let's try this. Probably not true. It's probably not true, Jim. Oh! Can't connect to the server. That's disappointing. One more go. Oh, it might. Oh, fuck. I thought it was going to work and everything. Never mind. All right. Back to the top of the list. Exos. It says 5 seconds, 2 seconds to go with 5 guys in it. That's what it says. Alright, it's got a few. Ah, for fuck's sake. Race has been going for 8 minutes. Timing. It's the problem with online racing. One person in it. Let's have a look anyway. Waiting, waiting, waiting. No, I don't know. Is this going to work? Well, it's true about it being one guy in, and it was truthful about the amount of qualifying time that's left. So it's a 7-lap race. Yeah, see if a few more guys join. There you go. I'll double the fuel. Tyres, I'll just leave it medium. That's okay. All right, so this is in the GT2 Ferrari, of course.
The pit exit looks clear. We've got 6 minutes to get the job done.
Oh, I didn't actually even lock it up then. That's unusual. Now again, you guys probably can't really notice any difference in the graphics. Like I said, to me it just looks a little more vivid and three-dimensional. But yeah, night time's where it really makes a difference. TKXNZ. Meh. Meh. Poor old Kiwis, they cop a hard time about their you know, sheep escapades.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
So the Kiwis, they need to get more creative. They need to come up with some good Aussie jokes. Like, I don't know, I'll just make one up in my head. But what do you get when you cross an Aussie with a pencil sharpener? Answer, a retarded pencil sharpener.
The leader has just done a 148.28.
I thought it was funny. Did you think it was funny, Jim? No, you didn't, did you?
Speak more clearly, I can't hear you.
You're a fuckwit, Jim. Is that clear enough? Clear enough for you? Fuckwit? So a couple of streams ago, or about a week ago, I was talking about how I didn't have internet for the day and how they were outside doing some work on it. But you know, it came back on time for me to stream. Anyway, so a few days ago, I get a data warning on my phone, right? That I'd used like 2 gigabyte of my 10 gig, and I
Currently,
thought
6.9 seconds.
I thought
Leader's pace. Run time was 1:55.21.
I thought, hang on,
The leader has just done a 1:47.84.
I get billed at the my billing cycle starts on the first day of the month, and it was only like the 4th or 5th. I thought, what the fuck's going on? Anyway, then, you know, I had a look at my phone, and I realised that when the internet came back on at that time, my phone actually never reconnected automatically to the thing. So anything I'd been looking at, or any YouTube videos I'd been watching, even at home.
Sector 1 is 2.1, off the pace.
Yeah, we're actually
You've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
getting billed on the network. So I better not get a fucking whopping bill next month for internet usage, because I tend not to watch YouTube and other things like that when I'm on the train travelling to work and stuff.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Because I know it's going to use up my mobile data, so you know, I discipline myself to not use it.
Sector 2 is 1.9, off the pace.
I mean, it's only 2 gigabyte, and I've got a 10 gigabyte thing, but then it had like for the month, not the billing month, not the 1st to 1st, but from the 5th to the 5th, I'd use like 12 gigabytes. So yeah, for an entire week there, assholes.
Good lap, that's your quickest so far. That lap time was 1:54.28.
Now, what's the time he's done? He's done one. What's he done? He's done. I can't see his best time there. Anyway, even though I'm piss poor broke at the moment, because I haven't been getting much, I've been getting a couple of days work a week in my day job. At the
Sector
moment,
1 is 2.3, off the pace.
yeah, at least my bills are out ahead, and you know, they're not going to cut off my power, or they're not going to cut off my internet or gas or anything like that.
Sector 2 is 2.2, off the pace.
Well, he must be pretty quick, Jim. That was deliberate. I didn't run off.
That's the end of the session. P2.
P2. Well, I reckon I'm going to get a podium in this one, Jim. That's my prediction for the day. Go on, mate. Come back to the pit as well and keep us all waiting. Well, me waiting. I'm the only one here. Respect blue flags. Race cleanly. No cheating. Be nice. Get access to exclusive races with people who love clean racing. I had a shower earlier on, so I was pretty clean. Come on, mate. He's probably pissed off. I could see before on the thing he was behind me, 6 seconds behind me or something. He was there. I so love VR. It's just excellent. Although he's been in, he's done some qualifying, he's gone, no, I don't want to drive the McLaren, I want to drive the Merc, the AMG. Good on you, buddy. And he's gone for soft tyres. .147. It's gonna,
7 laps. Get ready, mate. It's hammer time.
He's going to kick my ass, Jim. I can't do 147. Oh, nice colour choice, dude. I like it. Okay. TKXNZ. Here we go.
Go, go, go. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Hello, what happened then? He quit. Good on you, mate. Qualify all that. Oh, no, here he is, he's back. He actually genuinely disappeared. It said 1 and 1, like he was gone, and then he magically reappeared. Oh, he's just going to leave me far behind, Jim. Far behind. He's not even going to, go slow and pretend like I've got the better of him until the last lap and then he overtakes me. Like I thought this guy was doing on the Watkins Glen the other day. I was in this race with, I don't know, 3 or 4 guys, and no, it wasn't in Watkins. No, it was Automobilista 2 at Interlagos. And it wasn't until the very last couple of laps I realised he wasn't just hanging back and making it, faking it. He was actually trying to catch me the whole time. I ended up winning. He overtook me. He was behind me the whole way. He overtook me on lap 9, and that was when I thought, oh yeah, okay, you were just hanging behind me, just waiting for the last couple of laps to train me. Yeah, but then I took it back off him and he couldn't get it back, so I thought, okay, no, he was trying to chase me down the whole time. Wow, he's already fucking 8 seconds ahead of me. Jesus Christ, guy's a legend. Seconds ahead of me. all right. I can just drive around admiring how awesome the graphics look. It's incredible. You know, it's great that they made it open for third-party developers to do heaps of stuff with it, because it's really kept Assetto Corsa alive. And then, you know, because this came out like 10 years ago, and while it was, you know, supposedly, I wasn't around VRing then, but super amazing in its day. Well, it wasn't even VR thing when it first came out. I think it came out in 2012, and VR was introduced into it a couple of years later, 2014 or 2015, something like that. I'd have to read up on that. Yeah, but the development of custom shader patch by third-party developers, it's just really kept it alive and still made Assetto Corsa one of the best in my book, because the physics on it are excellent. Now, I'm not a real driver,
so increased to 15 seconds.
Well, I can't tell you what's real and what's not, but I don't know. If you sort of imagined what it's like to drive at 270 kilometres an hour in a Ferrari 488, this would be it. You know, the bumps, I can feel, you know, when you see the car bump a little bit and all of that, because these tracks are laser scan, I can feel all of that through the wheel. Get every little bump. If it slides, I can feel it, which is something you just don't get in other games. And if you can feel the sliding, I don't know, it feels a little fake or something.
That's your rest in the session.
Whereas here in Assetto Corsa, sliding feels like what you'd imagine sliding would feel like. Where is he now? He's many seconds ahead of me. And I'm doing 153, so he's like 6 seconds faster than me every lap. This guy spent 3 months searching for car setups until he found and dedicated 4 months of his life to it until he found the one that was just unbeatable. I say that too, right? Because I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but when it comes to this sim driving, I'm no slouch, right? And so for these guys to be able to do 6 seconds faster in a lap, it can't just be their skill. It's also got to be the car setup.
Just done it. 147.49.
And the setups are out there, you know, you just got to really be into looking for them and finding them, and then know how to install them and know how to get them to work with the cars.
Okay, Gary, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
not as exciting as, you know, chasing somebody down, chasing down half a dozen cars and being right on their bumper, but I'm just enjoying the graphics thing so much. It's just excellent. You know, it's a shame that the three-dimensionality of it all just can't relate in a stream. That's what I keep trying to say to my mate at work. It's talking about getting into sim racing. It's, you know, VR. I know I've said it before. VR is just so fucking next level. You know, in a few years' time, when the resolution is like eye perfect.
2 laps left. We're on for a podium here. It's your best lap in this session.
Because that's about the only thing that's missing at the moment, is that resolution-wise, you know, it's just not quite real. But it's so fucking close. As far as the environment, the three-dimensionality, you know, and the whole idea of seeing things in different perspectives when you move your head around and stuff. You know, like looking over the dash and, you know, that sort of thing. It's so incredible. And I'm sure that having it look absolutely real is only a couple of years away. I'm going to bail there and let him have his beautiful, glorious win. But just before I go, I'm going to give that single race one more shot and see if we can do a little bit better this time. Yeah, that's right, Stu. Certainly has come a long way. Yeah, Kratos, that's right. Mysterious teleporting car. That's pretty much exactly what it looked like. Ah, you may have had a shower, but did your car? No, I neglected to wash my car. It was very, very naughty of me. Damn it! Did you contact the ombudsman or anything? Oh man, no, I'm not worried about the thing with the internet stuff. Like I said, as long as I don't attract any extra charges or anything. And look, their argument would be, well, why didn't you check? You know, when the internet came back on, why didn't you check that you were connected? So you know, there's an argument there. It's my own fault for not. Anyway, all right. So I'll close this one off. So I'll go back to single. I'm still set up, I think, night time. Everything's still the same. All right, let's do it again. I'll shut up this time and try and be a bit more serious about it. And we can, again, appreciate the beautiful nighttime graphics that are now part of Assetto Corsa. I look forward to seeing 1.78 come out with the rain and see how realistic the rain looks, because it's, you know, it's good in some games and it's not so great in others. I'd actually argue that ACC's got some of the best looking rain effects. 2 laps. I said I wasn't going to do anything about that.
B24. Okay, Gary, get ready.
Switch my headlights on, Jim.
Floor it. Green, green, green.
See, I don't know, the grandstands still look to me like they've installed 1500 watt light globes.
Car left. You're in the middle. Hold your line. Clear right. Clear all round. Fucking excellent start. Well done.
Oh no, that was a pretty good move there, Jim. That was threading the needle. It had all the skills of a person with a VR driving setup. See, those lights, yeah, they're still a tad bright, but they look better.
Left side. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, I ran a little long there.
Hold your line.
I got a tap for it as well.
Right side's clear. Car left. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Yeah, picture of the Nordschleifer up there. Never even noticed it before. A neon of the Nordschleifer.
The gap to best start ahead is now 0.8.
Bestard. That's a joke name, isn't it?
The gap to Morrow behind is now 1.0.
Oh, probably shouldn't have changed in a second then at that moment. Never mind. Oh, I can actually see the Milky Way now, Jim.
Use all the track. Force them to find the gap. Car left. Clear left. Car right. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear. On your right. Oh, still there. He's still there. Still there. He's still there. Clear right. The gap to Giordano ahead is now 1.0.
Giordano, is that Geordie's? Giordano.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Fucking pushed. I was pushed him. Oh!
It'll polish out, mate. Forget about it.
Oh. Well, let's look at the stars. Doesn't the Milky Way look beautiful, Jim? Well, that was a shame. I was going well until then. Dirty AI cheat. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
9.4 seconds.
And of course I couldn't get back onto the track because all the traffic. I was just going to drive straight into a collision if I tried it. Sometimes you just have to give way. Or if I can't close the gap by the end of the first lap, I'll quit out and do all the other things I said I was going to do this evening.
You're reeling Martin in. The gap is 7.9.
Well, that's encouraging, Jim. Oh. I think I saw his tail lights going around the corner there, Jim. I might actually be catching up. Oh, there goes the car around the corner.
Yellow flag.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.3 seconds.
Six, 5.9, 5.8, I'm catching up. Slowly, 5.7. Oh, look at the stars, Jim. It's beautiful. Oh, there's the Milky Way out there. And what's it called? The Large Magellan Cloud or something?
Kubica is now in the lead. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. One more lap to go. The gap to Martin in front is now 7.4.
I can see them off in the distance there, Jim. Oh. Funny guy, playing around with his headlights like I do sometimes. I don't think I'm going to catch them, Jim, somehow. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.3 seconds. to Martin. Ahead is now 6.2. Yellow flag.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, Gary, the next car is Morrow. We're seeing minor wear all around.
Actually get one of them this time, Jim. Not be last again after all. Oh. Well, one of these days I'm just going to drive around the Nordschleife, but nice and slow, like I'm going for a drive in the country with, do the tourist scenery thing where you go, wow, look at that tree, that's a really nice tree. Wow, look at that other tree. There's so many trees around here. Not much else to look at, but plenty of trees. What? Look at that bird with a fabulous tip. Oh, no, it was just a tree. I was mistaken. So I don't know if you guys saw this story, but it was on the Daily Mail, and it was about, man dies after threesome goes horribly wrong and all of that. A complete fucking clickbait lie, of course. There was no threesome. What it was this guy, he hooked up with a couple of birds on fucking...
Gap 2, Morrow in front is now 1.1 seconds.
Tinder or something, the type that get on there and do the pouty lips shit and all of that. So he invited him over. It's partly his own fault, right? He wanted to impress these two fucking bitches. And he works. He was 19 or something, still living in Mummy's house, right? So this is at his parents' house. He had these two birds in his bedroom. He was flashing all these wads of cash, right? So he had about like 15 grand in cash that he was fucking waving around in front of these girls. Obviously to impress them, because, I don't know how the conversation went. Hey, would you like to have sex? And them going, well, do you have any money? Something like that. So anyway, after these bitches saw the amount of fucking cash that he had, they thought, oh, well, he'd be good to do over. So they came back to the house with 3 other fucking blokes and a knife, stabbed him in the heart. He ran out into the lounge room, died in front of his mother. They're all up on murder charges now, of course. So, Don't show your money to women. They're not after you, they're after your money. They couldn't give a fuck about you. Well, I still haven't overtaken any of these guys yet, so I'm still coming last, yeah. But, you know, at least I haven't been stabbed in the fucking heart. Well, not literally.
Car right. Clear right. Well done, Gary. Great move. Keep it up.
You're trying to say something about my sexual prowess, Jim? You know, I might be nearly 60, Jim, but it still fucking works, buddy. Thank goodness. Well, that sounds like slipstreaming. Oh no, it sounded like something.
The leader's just done a 11:23.
Now, is this where he's going to overtake me? And I'll come last again? No, this is where I nearly crash and he overtakes me.
Just cut the track.
Where is he? Oh, he's right behind me. There he is. He's trying to come. He's trying to get me, Jim. Oh, we're going to make it. Oh, I just made it.
There's the checkered flag.
Groovy. Oh, I still say those stadium lights are a bit light, a bit bright. All right, guys. Well, I had quite a bit of fun this evening driving around. Just quickly drop in on chat again there, see what's going on. So close, never let a woman know your finances. Exactly. So few, if any, decent adult human females under 35 now. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, look, I'm not young and out there now, but every impression that you get through what you see around, through the media, through everything that's said, thank fucking God I was, even though I'm an atheist, that, you know, I was young and out there and doing it during the 80s, or mostly during the 80s. Women were women, men were men, people were free, you could say what you want, you could think what you want. The sexual revolution had matured. You know, it was just the perfect time. I'm so thankful that I lived when I did, and also, you know, being born in the early 60s, I was well into the post-war era. You know, the post-war economic boom was flourishing. Just the best time to be alive. I know Chew knows what I'm talking about. I don't know exactly how old you are, Chew. I kind of assume you're not quite as old as me, but not too far off either. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks heaps for watching again. Really appreciate it. I'll not 100% sure, but I'll probably see you guys tomorrow night. Again, I could just opt for working on this main channel video that I'm working on, but I'll probably get on here for at least a little while. Golden age was then. You bet it was, Chew. Anyway, guys, take care. Be good. I know that you will. Later. Oh, mid-40s. Okay. Oh, 15 years younger than me, Chew. There you go. You come across as a very sensible man, Chew. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. I'll check you later.